All right. Hey, welcome to the Mucky Ducks open mic. Only starting a little late. We got Foxmouth starting us out. And please don't forget your wait staff. They need the money.
Testing, testing. Okay. Say what? Yeah, it's all the way up. Nothing? No, it's not. I'm not plugged into that. Maybe it's something to do with this?
Plug into mine, and let's make sure it's not just
Sure.
that DI may be bad. I didn't check it. It's not real long, but it should reach. Okay. Um, Let me go turn it down.
Sure.
Turn the tuner off. You're good to go.
Okay.
I'll swap this out.
Got it. Stranger than ever, soft and sweet. These miles are my own for days and weeks. The pacing's changing, a hole in me. It's on repeat and menacing. Wicked and cruel, make sense of me. A start to an end, cool and bittersweet. I've been straining about these things, they hold on me. She's over me. Temporary, short-lived dreams, vanity bound to leave, hugging worn roads down to the T. But you can never leave, you're bound to be a memory. Headlights gray sober, eyes heavy, poor bland excuse for coffee beans. This familiar feeling is fleeting, cacophony of entropy. Business in order, a languid fear. She speaks in code, it's new to me. But I don't listen. Salty seeds wash over me, breeze over me. Look so surprised at me. I'm bound to leave, bound to leave. Hugging worn roads down to the T. But you can never leave, you're bound to be a memory. Sorry, excuse me, let me just check my list real quick. Okay, this next song is called Stranger. That you might promised me life. Wasn't it that he was far too old? Wasn't I the best part of you? hides and it runs. They call you Bonnie and Clyde. You're the phantom of night, a scared little child. Told me you'd be back soon, there's no need to cry. I felt the empty promise but believed your lie. He's just a stranger. There's no way he gets you like me. You gave up forever for something more temporary. He's just a stranger. Thank you. I got one more. So a while back, I read this Edgar Allan Poe poem. It's called, or a short story. It's called The Telltale Heart. And it's basically about having this immense guilt that you have to live with until you can't really, bottle it up anymore, and it just kind of comes out. So I wrote this song about it. It's called Lie Born to Trick. Keep it by your side, don't lose sight, you let it ride, you let it ride. Oh, but it keeps your eyes, follow lines, you're fit for go to bed at night, it's not right. Oh, and you live a lie. When they catch you and there's nowhere to split, both your hands are dripping every shade of red. You hide it all behind the taste of cigarette, and your past becomes a break. Oh, your lie was born to check. Hollowed out inside, you find it hard to bide your time. You bide your time. Oh, but it eats you hard to swallow lines. You're mindful now to play the mime. You dance on mine. Oh, and you live a lie. When they know cloudy, either feet away, and all your sweat begins to drip. You confess to all your deepest, darkest sins. Lose control in a fade. They find you, you're taking off your
how these voices never quit, searching walls for all your blame and consequence. Oh, this life's such a bitch. Oh, your love is born a trick. Oh, this life was born a trick. Oh, this life was born a trick. Oh, this life was born a trick.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
You're probably not as tall as this guy, are you? I don't know. All right, that was Foxmouth. We got Jim Presley here. Let me use you as a guinea pig and figure out why this thing is not. That's okay. Yeah. If it doesn't, I'll come swap it out real quick. It should be. If it doesn't work for you, I'll take about 40 seconds and swap it. Hello.
I forgot my slide.
Okay. Yeah, let me swap this. There's a stand. Well, that's probably okay. All right, let's see if this makes a difference.
Oh, I roll and I tumble, rumble and I moan. I roll and I tumble, rumble and I moan. Got to be, I didn't know right from wrong. Oh, I roll and I tumble, stumble and I fall. I roll and I tumble, stumble and I fall. Got to be, it didn't mean sense at all. If the river was whiskey, and I was a diving duck. If the river was whiskey, and I was a diving duck, swim to the bottom and I never come up. Oh, roll and a tumble, a rumble and a moan. Roll and a tumble, a rumble and a moan. Got to be, I didn't know right from wrong. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. Oh, bring me some rye whiskey, man, I'm ready to die. Oh, if you ever wake up in the morning, find your biscuit roll is gone. Did you ever wake up in the morning, find your biscuit roll is gone? You be sad and lonely and crying the whole night long. Oh, I crossed my arms and I walked away. I crossed my arms and I walked away. Didn't have much left to say. Oh, I told my woman before I left town. I told my woman before I left town. Honey, don't let them burn my still house down. It's called Rolling and Tumbling. Good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? Said, good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? I don't want no trouble. Let me move on down the line. Good morning, Judge. How do you do? Said, good morning, Judge. How do you do? If it's all the same, let me move on down the line. Oh, they got me accused of murder. I ain't never harmed no one. Yeah, they got me accused of murder. I ain't never harmed no one. And it wasn't my fingerprints on that gun. Good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? Said, good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? Oh, it's all the same to you, Judge. I'll pay the fine. Girl, they got me accused of peeping. I ain't never seen a thing. Yeah, they got me accused of peeping. I never saw a thing. You know, Judge, I wasn't even there. Good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? Said, good morning, Judge. What'll be my fine? Yeah, I don't want no trouble. Let me move on down the line. Judge, don't let your woman treat you like mine treats me. Yeah, Judge, don't let your woman treat you like mine treated me. Oh, they called her from the court and she said she didn't even know me. Good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? Said, good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? I don't want no trouble. Let me move on down the line. Oh, they got me accused of forgery. No, I can't even write my name. Yeah, they got me accused of forgery. I can't even write my name. But Judge, well, let me pay the fine. Good morning, Judge. What will be my fine? Yeah, the judge said, boy, I believe you. The judge said, man, you're free to go. But the judge said, I don't want to see you in my town no more. It's called Good Morning, Judge. It's by a guy named Furry Lewis from quite a ways back. Let's see if I can. Oh, you are one black rat, baby, I'm on your trail. You are one black rat, baby, I'm on your trail. I catch up to you, I put my foot up underneath your tail. Oh, you're messing up my kitchen, you're eating all my bread. Messing up my kitchen and eating all my bread. When I go to work, you got somebody else in my bed. You are one black rat, baby, I'm on your trail. You are one black rat, baby, I'm on your trail. I catch up to you, I put my foot up underneath your tail. Oh, I take you downtown to pay your doctor bill. Take you downtown to pay your doctor bill. You out on the street talking stuff, trying to get us killed. you are one black rat, baby, I'm on your trail. When I catch up to you, I put my foot up underneath your tail. Oh, you are one black rat, yeah, you are. Talk about kicking your butt. So hard you wilt around your shoulders, baby. 'Cause you are one black rat, baby, I'm on your trail. I catch up to you, I put my foot up underneath your tail. It's called the Black Rat Swing. That song was from 1904. Thank you, I'm Jim Presley, the blues man, and I've really enjoyed playing for you.
All right, Jim Presley. We got Mark Zeus coming up. Okay, what the fuck?
What is it? It's a Phil Oakes protest song. We ain't marching anymore. So it's up to you, man. If you want to, game. And then I got a couple tunes you might, but yeah, definitely the other two for sure. But if you want to, it's up to you, man.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Okay, might as well jam on it.
I think I've probably heard it.
All right. Hey, staff's working real hard, extra hard today, so take extra care of them. All right. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Wayne's going to join me on this. I'll be heading on the road pretty soon, but I'll be gone for a short time, but I've got a bunch of other gigs, so I might not be around the open mic for a little while. So make sure you tell people that this happens every Monday. And Wayne's been hosting it for how many years?
Like 22.
22, is that all?
Yeah, I started when I was 18. So.
And but I'm going to play a song here. I'm not sure if Wayne's played on it or even heard it before, but you know how that goes. It's an open mic, damn it. It's a jam. But this is actually an old protest song I picked up and revitalized from Phil Oakes. Do we have any Phil Oakes fans out there? Maybe one or two. There we go. Yeah. For the fool of final mission. No, wait, it goes backwards. I'm sorry, I'm going to start again. Oh, I marched to the Battle of New Orleans at the end of the early British wars. The young land started growing, the young blood started flowing, but I ain't marching anymore. For I killed my share of Injuns in 1,000 different fights. I was there at the Little Big Horn. Heard many men lying, saw many more dying, but I ain't marching anymore. It's always the old to lead us to the war, always the young to fall. Now Now look at all we've won. With a saber and a gun, tell me, is it worth it all? For I stole California from the Mexican land, fought in the bloody Civil War. Yeah, I even killed my brothers and so many others, but I ain't marching anymore. For I marched to the battles of the German trench in a war that was bound to end all wars. Oh, I must have killed 1 million men, and now they want me back again, so I ain't marching anymore. It's always the old to lead us to the war, always the young to fall. Now look at all we've won, with a saber and a gun, tell me, is it worth it all? For I flew the final mission in the Japanese sky, set off the mighty mushroom roar. When I saw the cities burning, I knew that I was learning that I ain't marching anymore. I ravaged peaceful villages in the horrors of Vietnam, building profits for the military lords. Now it's coups and insurrections, occupations and deception, so I ain't marching anymore. It's always the rich to lead us to the war, always the poor to fall. Now look at all we've won, with a saber and a gun, tell me, is it worth it all? Not a labor leader screaming when they close the missile plant. Big oil screams at the Venezuelan shores. Call it peace, call it treason, call it love, or call it reason, but I ain't marching anymore. No, I ain't marching anymore. Thank you very much.
Actually, I think I heard that when it came out. But
All right.
don't think I've ever played it, though.
I'm still working out the arrangement to that one, but that's going to stay in the set. Hopefully not for too much longer, but... Anyway, here's another kind of anthem. This is one I wrote back in 2003. E. Uncle Sam grew strong and tall, big and bad and mean. He fanned the flames of industry to fuel the American dream. He sent his children across the world to mine the bubbling crude. In the name of God and freedom, the oil wars ensued. Dick and George were rest assured of what their course would bring when they seized the opportunity to depose an oil king. The war would bring prosperity to the ruling class back home, with misery for the masses, ecstasy for some. 'Cause back at home the children ride in oversized machines. The bigger is the badder, the fatter more than lean. And the tanks are almost empty, you can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. George declared his subjects were addicted to the crude. Well, all along behind the scenes, his oil buddies drooled. The citizens will choose to pay for gas instead of food. So sell it all, drill for more, and push it on the fools. Sell it all, drill for more, and push it on the fools. 'Cause back at home, the children ride in oversized machines. The bigger is the badder, the fatter more than lean. And the tanks are almost empty. You can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. Now the course set by His Majesty did not go down as planned. Supplies from the refineries fell well behind demand. And as war returned to madness, the oil could not flow. So the good old boys, they raised the price so profits could still grow. So blame the OPEC nations, those dirty, rotten fiends. And blame the Motown monarchs who created those machines. Blame the king and all his men, did they even have a clue? But leave some blame for the ignorant, the likes of me and you. You see, we should have seen it coming. We should have backed away. We should have curbed our vices when we saw the hell we'd pay. We drove ourselves into this ditch with blinders firmly on. We dropped the ball, burned it all, now the gasoline is gone. We dropped the ball, burned it all, now the gasoline is gone. Well, back at home, the children sitting in oversized machines. The bigger was the badder, the fatter now is lean. And the tanks are all on empty. You can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. The children left to wander about with the thirst for gasoline. With the thirst for gasoline. With the thirst for gasoline. Call a thirst for gasoline. I'm finally recording that one. It'll be out soon.
Never heard before a song.
We used to do that. I used to do that back years, and then I revived it. Anyway, here's one you might know and sing along with. This is a Pete Seeger song. We can do. Sure. Yeah, so sing along, please. Wayne and I, next gig we have is probably Jimbo's coming up. No, we got every last Thursday of the month, Wayne and I play over at the Rehab Bar on the Bayou.
I go to rehab every week.
And he's there every week, so drinking. No, not drinking, playing. And I have markzeus.com. I'm going to be launching a podcast soon. So I got a bunch of stuff behind the scenes I'm doing, so check my website if you can.
You can see him bathe and shave.
everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time that you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. Pete Seeger song.
All right. Marcus Oos there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm finally starting to find some stuff to do on that. song.
That's good, perfect stuff.
I knew it, but it was in D.
Oh, right, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't sing that in D, man. It's too high for me.
It's easier to play in C, anyway.
Oh.
This was Marcus Oos. Now we have Ray Wyatt coming up.
Come on up, Ray. Ray was the featured act at the rehab last Thursday. It was wonderful. We had a great time. Also, I give away CDs. Anybody want a CD, just let me know. I'll give you a CD. Oh, no, I wasn't. Don't lie to me, Wayne.
About another hand for Mark Zeus. I'm going to have Wayne come up here in a minute. I think it's good. A what?
I can use that guitar stand and not have to go through this.
I used to be so young and free, so happy was I then. I never saw a cloudy day, how lucky I had been. And then I met a lady beautiful and so refined. So I forgot and I tied the knot, and now I'm in a bind. She said to me, it's time to leave your habits in the past and change the way you walk and talk. Too much was what she asked. And all of your old foolish friends, you'll leave them all behind. Bartender, pour me another double. I've got trouble on my mind. Bartender, pour another double. I've got trouble on my mind. I can't take another day of this never-ending grind. I got myself into this mess, I guess that I was blind. Bartender, pour another double. I've got trouble on my mind. I didn't see it coming, she was strumming on my strings. Little kisses, the happiness that wedded bliss would bring. And little though was I to know the sadness I would find. Bartender, pour another double. I've got trouble on my mind. So if you are unburdened by a lover or a mate, don't give in to temptation and throw it all away. Push to shove, don't fall in love, or maybe you will find you'll order up another double, you'll have trouble on your mind. Bartender, pour another double, I've got trouble on my mind. I can't take another day of this never-ending grind. I got myself into this mess that I was blind. Bartender, pour another double. I've got trouble on my mind. Bartender, pour another double. I've got trouble on my mind. Bartender, pour another double. I've got trouble on my mind. Thank you, everyone. Thank Wayne Wilkerson over here. He's making it sound good.
My official duties are to announce and make your songs longer.
Yep. And he's doing a great job of making them longer. This is a little more personal, but I think a lot of us experience this. When a loved one gets a little bit older and they move along and we get to clean out their possessions. Forgot how it started again.
I can't help you.
Well, gotta play another song.
Okay, play another song.
This This one's called Angels. Mama said she didn't see him coming. With her blinker on, she stepped down on the gas. Without a hesitation, she pulled out of the drive and landed upside down there in the grass. And as she saw the wreckage all around her, she had to give herself a little pinch to forget about the face of the driver of the semi-truck that missed her by an inch. Janie stepped inside to make a phone call. Her boy was playing easy on the drive. She thought he'd be okay there for just a few minutes. She came back out just in the nick of time. Stepped out on the stoop and saw them talking. The stranger and her boy there in the yard. Wondered what would happen if she waited one more minute. The stranger hurried off to his car. Angels always hover so discreetly, always there and never getting in the way. They never do abandon you completely, saving you from yourself every day. Benny cleaned his pistol in the kitchen. He loaded 7 rounds into the wheel, fighting back the teardrops that he couldn't comprehend, thinking nobody knows the way I feel. And as he raised that medal to his temple, his telephone began that crazy shout. Greeted him with, "Papa, how you doing?" He forgot what all his crying was about, because angels always hover so discreetly, always there and never getting in the way. They never do abandon you completely, saving you from yourself every day. Accidents and tragedies, fiascos and calamities are as predictable as the summer's breeze. But as sure as I am standing here, angels do exist, I swear it really is that simple to believe. Life is just a basket of near misses, miraculously barely squeaking by. grainy photo finishes and 11th hour saves, phone calls in the nick of time. Because angels always hover so discreetly, always there and never getting in the way. They never do abandon you completely, saving you from yourself every day. Saving you from yourself every day. Saving you from yourself every day. Thank you so much. That's very nice. I remembered the song now, so I'll do it.
Okay.
There comes a time in every life when things come to an end, and they pack up your belongings and they pass them to a friend, or maybe to your children if they haven't misbehaved. Here are some of the many things that my mama saved. A pair of wooden castanets, a sterling silver set, never moved from the piano or graced a table yet. Pictures from vacation, all bound up in a book, hidden on a closet shelf without a second look. A bottle of French champagne she kept under the sink for just the right occasion she never got to drink. A box of costume jewelry that she treasured more than gold, that never saw the light of day once she'd gotten old. Among the ancient keepsakes that she kept close to her heart, stacks of faded photographs with which she'd never part. Of all the precious treasures and the sacred memories, the most important thing I think my mama saved was me. A 100 pieces of Tupperware without their matching tops, a random set of jelly jars to measure out her shots, a million tangled hangers and an Elvis TV tray, little scraps of Christmas wrap too nice to throw away. Saved me from the clutches of the Harris County Jail, dragged me from the gutter when I stumbled for a spell, handed me a Bible so my foolish eyes could see my wasted, worthless life was still worth saving. So if one day you find yourself saddled with this chore, consider it a blessing, nothing less and nothing more. Of all the dust and clutter that you have to stumble through, remember the most important thing your mama saved was you. Among the ancient keepsakes that she kept close to her heart, faded photographs with which she'd never part. Of all the precious treasures and the sacred memories, most important thing I think my mama saved was me. Of all the dust and clutter that she had to stumble through, the most important thing you know your mama saved was you. The most important thing you know your mama saved was you.
All right, Ray Wyatt. Don't unplug. We got Bob Simpson coming up, right? Let me go mute
Okie doke.
mute you and turn him on. I'm gonna actually avail myself.
Some intermission music.
Yeah,
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, everyone.
Perfect. Hey, how about Ray Wyatt? Was he awesome or what? Give it up, Ray. Woo! Mark Zeus played. He was awesome. Who else was up here? I don't know your name. Jim Preston. Good. Man, awesome sets. Everybody's got different stuff. So you've heard some good music. I'm going to ruin that. Wayne's going to come up here and play with me. Yes, sounds really... So, my wife and I have been married like 40 years. That's just 6 different women. But anyway, this wife that I've been married to for 40 years, she and I decided to have kids. And so that's right, exactly. So we didn't have to be married then, did we? Anyway, our oldest is a daughter, and I have 2 boys. And I took the daughter back to the hospital about 3 times. You know there's no take-backs. Anyway, I wrote this song about her. She's a wonderful lady. She likes both kinds of music, country and western. She can 2-step with the best of them. Wears tight blue jeans, cowboy boots, got a pickup truck that's 4-wheel drive too. She's my Lone Star girl, and I love everything about her. She's my Lone Star girl, and I love everything about her. She likes Tex-Mex food. She loves margaritas with limes and salt and lots of tequila. Got a bumper sticker, says don't mess with Texas. If you want a good time, just come right and join us. She's my Lone Star girl, and I love everything about her. She's my Lone Star girl, and I love her. Give it up for Wayne. She's as sweet as an apple pie. I've seen her drive a grown man wild. She can dance all night long, singing every word to every song. She's my Lone Star girl, and I love everything about her. She's my Lone Star girl, and I love everything about her. Yeah, I love everything about her. Oh, I love everything about her. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, I just got to know. So one of the things that happened with my daughter was she sent me a TikTok a week ago, and this is what inspired me to do this song. And it was a 16-year-old girl going out of the house and saying, "Mom, I'm going to spend the night over at one of her friend's house," and you could hear the bottles jingling in this bag. Oh, busted. Wait a minute, over there, busted. That's what I was trying to find out. Okay, all right, yeah. So that's what daughters do to you. Let's see here. 3?
That's where we were.
No, was I at 4? Wasn't I at 4?
No, I haven't moved.
Oh, well, then I'm going to go up to here then. I'm not going to do that song there. Here we go. Okay. All right.
Hey, don't forget your wait staff, by the way. They do appreciate it. I never hear the end of it if their tips suck. So.
The clock on the wall tells it all. Squeaky back door tells a little more. The house is quiet, she's sound asleep. She did all she could to stay awake for me. She's my sunrise, she's my full moon. The wind in my face and the sun on my back too. She's everything I'll ever need. She means everything to me. I can look at her without saying a word. She'll just wink and smile at me. I've seen her cry, we've made love all night. We've laughed at those good times we've had. She's my sunrise, she's my full moon. The wind in my face and the sun on my back too. She's everything I'll ever need. She means everything to me. the clock on the wall tells it all. Squeaky bedroom door tells a little more. She's so beautiful lying there. She smiles and says, hey babe, come on over here. She's my sunrise, she's my full moon, wind in my face and the sun on my back too. She's everything I'll ever need. She means everything to me. She means everything to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. All right. I'm gonna try to play my, is that guitar? You know, what is it you're doing? I don't know. Yeah, no, that's. Okay, this is about taking chances. Oh, let me get it back again. Sorry. Well, I took all my money and headed across town. I knew right where the best card games could be found. Yeah, I walked into that room. They said they were playing a 5-card stud. Jack's a wild and the sky's the limit if you want to join us. I told him I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm gonna play those cards that are dealt to me. I'm all in. Well, we played all night long till there was just 2 of us left. I swear she had to be the prettiest woman I'd ever met. She told me she was tired and wanted to make this our last hand. Well, I've been winning all night long, so I was all in. Yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm gonna play those cards that are dealt to me. I'm all in. I stole that line from Ray, by the way. Ray White out there. He doesn't care. Everything is about plagiarism. His lawyer called me for some reason. I don't know. I didn't answer. Well, the cards were dealt. Those chips were stacked up high up in that pot. It was so damn quiet in that room. You could have heard a pin drop. Well, she laid down 3 queens, then a couple of jacks. Smiled at me and said, honey, can you beat that? Well, I looked around the room and saw no one had bet on me. Well, I bet they all wish they had when I threw down a couple of jacks and 3 kings. Oh, I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm gonna play those cards that are dealt to me. I'm all in.
Yeah, I played enough already.
I walked out that morning light with all that money that I'd won. I knew how lucky I'd been, 'cause sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. Wayne Wilkerson.
Bob Simpson there.
Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate y'all listening. That's very nice of you. Wayne does this every Monday, and has been doing it for, I don't know, years. probably, what do you like? Yeah, a while. I won't even go into the. And so anyway, if you're in here just listening to music, I know the musicians appreciate you coming out and listening, and it's a great environment for us. Oh, Melissa's coming up? No? Oh, not just yet. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Yeah, I mean, that's. Don't get out of hand here. Am I okay, Wayne? I'm good. All right. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you listening. Thank you.
What's up? Hey, give it up for Bob and Ray and all the other musicians. There will be more. This will be a stand-up comedy, so that's fun. Oh, boy. See a little humor right there. That's great. The mic stand is very, very floppy. Hi, everyone. My name's Connor. A little about me. I'm mixed. I'm white and I'm Chinese. I only speak English, though. Big problem in Chinatown, because all the workers speak Spanish for some reason, so that's always weird. I have a pretty white name for being mixed. Connor Carter, not obvious I'm mixed with anything but additional white with that name. My middle name is Rochelle, though, that's a real black lady curveball to throw in there. I don't know what happened. I think there was a mistake at the hospital. There's a black lady out there. Her middle name's Patrick, and she's looking for answers right now. She's not happy. I have an immigrant mother, which means I was raised poor. Not the same as being poor. She just made it seem like we're not making rent this month, even though we own our house, and we always have. It's tough. We just never spent money on anything growing up. Have y'all ever got like a candy bar in the checkout line? Yeah, what's that like? I didn't know you could buy them. I thought you just stared at them and desired them over time. Thought that's how it worked. I knew my life was going to be interesting when, as a youngster in school, I would get Delta Airlines snacks in my lunchbox, which is never a good sign. You think life's normal, then you start getting sky snacks at sea level, and it's not that great. It's not that great after all. We would try to save money a lot when I was little. Like, we would go to Chinatown to get haircuts. You can still do that if you want to save money. They have cheap enough barbershops where if you give them $5 for a haircut, they'll give you change. And that's pretty shocking that you could give them too much with $5. I've looked at these places as a grown-up, and I realized these weren't even barbershops. These were just women with scissors. And it showed. They did a bad job. Most barbershops are like, you're going to look good, you're going to feel good. These places were like, all right, you're going to leave here with less hair than you started with, most likely. They didn't have a cosmetology license that lets you know I'm a legal barber. Just their normal license from their country of origin. Didn't even update it. Letting you know, hey, don't know what I'm doing, but when I cut you, I can legally drive you to the hospital. So don't worry about that. No need to worry. I live at home right now. I might be living at home for a little bit more. I got a 1-month notice from my job recently. That's never good, but it shouldn't have been a complete surprise because a couple days before that, I was on my company's career page and I saw my job on there. I was like, what are you doing there? I just thought I was getting a coworker. I'm like, that's the only thing that makes sense. And that's going to be helpful because I have not been pulling my weight around here. So that's great. It's going to be good. So I got to look for some stuff right now. I'm glad I'm living at home. Get to save some money, but I have a girlfriend. Like, it's tough to live at home when you have a girlfriend. I just didn't tell her for like 6 months. Pretty long time to withhold critical information like that. But eventually I came clean. I was like, hey, my roommate's making dinner. You'd like to try some? She made dessert, and she made me. So hope you like Chinese. Plenty of that. Sometimes I wonder, what I can bring to a company. I don't think I'm very, marketable for example. Like interviews, I'm not great at that. Common interview question you get is like, name a time you had to overcome a challenge in a job setting. And I'm like, well, one time I had to think of a pretty convincing story on the spot with the beginning, middle, and end. And I used critical thinking skills and resourcefulness to do that. So that was, all right. I try not to think of it as like I'm losing a job. I try to think of it as like I'm going to have an opportunity to wear a suit pretty soon. That's cool. Funerals, weddings, and job interviews. That's where you wear suits for the most part. If you go to too many of any of those, it's not a good sign. But, you know, I get to learn how to tie a tie again. That's going to be great. All right. My mom's an immigrant, and I try to relate to her experience coming here. She's from China, and then she qualified for an education here. And she thought, you know, things are good. And then she stopped in New Orleans, and she was like, oh, no, it's not. It's a one-way ticket. That's not good. I feel like for someone learning English, the new in a lot of cities has got to be confusing sometimes. I went to New Mexico recently. Not very new looking, I would say. I prefer the old Mexico. I feel like New Mexico's like the Benjamin Button of Mexico's. It's going to need a couple years to have that nice, youthful look we're all waiting for. All right. Okay. So I have a girlfriend. Her birthday's coming up next week, and I planned a surprise. And I said it's going to be a surprise, but if you can guess it, I'll like let you know what it is. And she's been guessing, and she's guessed enough things where I'm like, all right, she's going to hate what I planned. Like, she doesn't know what it is, but I know it's not in her top 13. That hurts. She's like, is it courtside Rockets tickets? That's going to be fun. I'm like, oh, they're still in town? They're still doing stuff over there? She's shooting too high. That's the problem. She's like, should I take a day off of work? And I'm like, your lunch break should be fine, honestly. You might be able to run an errand after it. Like, you got time. Don't worry. Here's a question. I passed by a McDonald's on the way here. Are McDonald's getting nice? Are they nice? I don't mean the food. The food is exactly the same. But the outside, it looks nice now. I used to pass by a McDonald's like 5 years ago and be like, I would ask myself, how is America going to house all these homeless people? Then you'd look into a McDonald's and be like, okay, they're keeping them in there. All right. Now I pass by a McDonald's and I'm like, is this an Apple store? What's up with all the screens everywhere? You just order. I like ordering from screens. I feel like it's you don't have to deal with humans at all. And that's nice. Like getting gas, you don't have to deal with humans. But sometimes it asks you questions that's like small talk. You swipe your card at a gas station, it asks for your zip code. It's like, so, where are you from? You want to join my rewards program so we can, see you later? How about a receipt so we never forget our time here? I'm like, I think I'm going to buy an electric car, honestly. I think that's it. All right, that's it for me, you guys. I appreciate you listening. I'll bring up my my next friend. Give it up for Mason James, everyone.
Hello. All right, more stand-up. Sorry about that. I know we didn't want that, but we're getting it. My name is Mason. I'm 26 years old, so that's not good. It's good to be that age, not good to look like this and be that age. Looks like I've been divorced twice. I don't have any kids, but it looks like if I did, I'd see them every other weekend, It's because I'm bald. It's very tough being bald, but, bald guys have high testosterone. I don't know if that's true, but I'm running with it. Pretty good. I'm married, so that's fun. I got married young. When you get married young, people act like you got diagnosed with marriage. They're like, we got to go visit them now. This is not good. I like being married. It's fun. Any married people here tonight? Here we go. That sounds like it might be close to divorce. It's good. No, I like being married. It's very fun. We're going through a tough time right now, though. It's been a little bit of a rough patch for us. Like you guys know that there's tough times in marriage. She just ran a half marathon, and she's acting like it's the real thing. So it's been pretty tough. I'm like, sweetheart, it's not the real thing. It's the associate's degree of marathons, okay? Like, you don't take your photo after you get your associates. You just go back to work, okay? She bought energy chews, guys. She bought energy chews for a half marathon. The same product they're giving to triathletes. After they swim 60 miles, they bike 1,000. They're in a different state. She bought the same product as them. And they looked a lot like Gushers to me. So night before the race, I did eat them. Caused a pretty big fight. It was a big fight. It was a long fight. But guess who had a ton of energy for that fight? Chews worked. Serving size was 2. I had 8. At one point in the fight, she said, I don't think your heart's in the right place. And I go, I don't think it is either. I just had enough chews to kill a mountain lion, okay? It's tough. My wife likes fancy restaurants. I don't like fancy stuff. We went to a restaurant the other day, and I only need 2 words on the menu. And one of the words was menu. And the other one was gelato. I was like, okay, I can't start with either of these things. We went to a fancy pizza place the other day. I don't think that's a good thing. They need to stop doing that. They're putting stuff on pizza I didn't know existed. Like, she got a pizza with arugula on it. I thought arugula was a country. You could have told me you're going on vacation to arugula, and I would have been like, have a safe flight. I hear it's beautiful there. It's a good place. Turns out arugula is just cocky lettuce. It's lettuce that's studied abroad. Thinks it's pretty cool. At that same restaurant, I tried to order a pepperoni pizza, and they laughed at me. They laughed at me for trying to order the best-selling pizza of all time. They said, we don't have pepperoni here. We have spicy salami. I go, what's that like? They go, it's a lot like pepperoni. I go, okay, did the previous 20 seconds need to happen, sir? Do I look like a guy that knows the difference? You know what you're dealing with? You're dealing with a guy that just canceled a trip to arugula, okay? I just learned there's one less country than I knew of. There's one more vegetable that I knew of, so bear with me, okay? I've got real bad anxiety. Anybody got anxiety here? Yeah. That's what it sounds like in real time. This is what it looks like, too, up here. I've got anxiety real bad, which means my family just thinks I'm gay. Have you tried talking mental health to your family? They're like, oh, you're gay. I'm like, no, Grammy, just sad. Thanks, though. Appreciate that. I worry about a lot. Some people recommend I get a service animal for my anxiety, but I already have 2 dogs, so I feel like that'd be weird for them. If I just bring another one in, they're like, who's he? I'm like, he works here. Okay. It's a prescription animal right there. I noticed something about service animals. You don't see a lot of service cats out there. I think that's because cats make people more depressed. I don't know who's going through a tough time and is like, let's get an animal that doesn't care at all. Can you imagine explaining the service animal program to a cat? The cat would think you would help people? No. I'm going to go look out that window, pretend I don't live here anymore. I love seeing a lost cat sign. I'm like, that cat is not lost. Sometimes I call the number. I'm like, he's free. Okay. Let him go. You ever been to somebody's house that owns a cat? You don't even know they own a cat till 45 minutes into dinner. It just appears from underneath the couch, does that weird thing with its back. You're like, whoa, you guys have a cat? They're like, yeah. You're like, is it friendly? They're like, no. It's got a gun on it right now. Like, how'd it get a gun? They're like, we're not going to ask. Texas, it's actually allowed to carry, so that's the law. I feel like if you gave a dog a gun, the dog would be like, cool, I'll use it if I need it. If you gave a cat a gun, the cat would be like, I already have one. I need more bullets, okay? That's what I need. I'm not a big cat guy. I think we should use cats as reverse service animals. You're too happy? We give you a cat. You love your job and your family? Say meow. Here's a kitten. I think that'd be pretty cool. We see veterans walking around with like a service dog. We're like, sir, how'd you get that dog? He's like, 2 tours in Iraq. We're like, wow, thank you for your service. See some lady walking around with a service cat. I'm like, ma'am, how did you get that cat? She's like, oh, I used to clap when the plane landed. But Felix got that figured out. I'm like, wow, thank you for your service, Felix. Thank you for your service. It's a good cat. I'm from a big family. I'm one of 7 children. That's too many, in case you're wondering. You know it's not a good thing when you're keeping pace with the Fast and Furious movies. For a while, it was like, who's going to blink first? My parents or Vin Diesel? Thankfully, it was my parents. Yeah, we had to sit them down. We were like, look, guys, we're running out of food, okay? You can't keep doing this. They're like, you don't want a new brother? We're like, what's he going to eat? Milk for a little bit, but then after that, he's going to want cereal. We don't got anything else. It was tough being in a big family. It was tough getting attention growing up. I tried to be the bad kid for attention. That didn't work. I'd come home from school and be like, ooh, I'm smoking cigarettes. These cigarettes are good. They were like, hey, don't smoke inside, okay? Get outside if you're going to do that. Smoke outside. Then I was like, oh, I'm drinking these beers. I'm getting buzzed. My dad was like, don't drink and drive. I was like, all right, I'm 14, so I can't do either of those yet. Maybe you can look into that, Dad. That's good. That worked well. I'm not a very smart guy. You guys are probably like, we can see that. I'm not very smart. I'm 26. For 24 years of my life, I thought that genre, like your favorite genre of music, I thought that was pronounced journ. I had an R and an N switch for 24 years of my life. I graduated college saying journ, got married saying journ, pay a lot of taxes saying journ. I didn't know till 2 years into marriage. I was watching TV with my wife, and she's like, can you pick a movie? And I go, sure. What journ? She goes, genre? I go, no, I don't want to watch a French movie tonight. I thought genre was a genre movie. She was upset. She's like, I signed up for better or for worse, but I didn't think it'd get this bad. Okay. I didn't think it's good. All right, guys, my name's Mason James. Get up for Wayne. Thanks for coming out to the Mucky Duck.
All right, Mason James. We got Melissa Sandbrooks coming. You want a chair, I guess, right?
Yeah. Right here. I'm going to use this stool. And I'm going to use this mic, too. Can I use this mic?
Yeah, but let me go turn that one off.
Check. I saved more people by doing that. I had COVID twice. When I got home, I tested positive the next day, but I always use, so it was good. I saved other people. All right. Y'all were really funny tonight. Really good. Yeah. It was awesome. Do what? Oh. Is it getting anything? Oh, because it's not turned up? Okay, it's going to pop. Down. Okay. He's walking through the clouds with a circus smile that's running round. And butterflies and zebras, moonbeams, and fairy tales. That's all he ever thinks about. When he's sad, he comes to me. 1,000 smiles he gives for free. And it's alright, yeah, it's alright. He said, take anything from me. Fly on, little wing, fly on, oh, fly on. And butterflies and zebras, moonbeams, and fairy tales, that's all he ever thinks about. When he's sad, he comes to me with 1,000 smiles he gives for free. And it's alright, yeah, it's alright. He said, take anything, it's free. Thanks. I'm so nervous. I don't know.
Hey, once again, don't forget your lovely wait staff. They're the cutest guys around. So
Okay.
tip them.
Oh wait, it's that's the key. It's you know. A bunch of Levi's and your pearl snap shirt, ashes to ashes and dirt to dirt. Buried our love in a deep dark hole, but now you're just a ghost. If you're such a poet, write an epitaph. You and I both know you ain't used to love you, but I let you go. But now you're just a ghost. Honey, now you're just a ghost. My spirit's highest, don't you hang around. Silver-tongued devil, you can't hold me down. And silly boy, only heaven knows that I ain't afraid of a ghost. I replaced your headboard with chiseled stone. Here lies the meanest man I've ever known. Rest in peace with every lie you ever told. 'Cause now you're just a ghost. Honey, now you're just a ghost. My spirit's high, so don't you hang around. Silver-tongued devil, you can't hold me down. And silly boy, only heaven knows that I ain't afraid of ghosts. I got 10,000 angels to see me through. I've cried the last tear I'll cry for you. You're just a shell of a man that I used to know. But now you're just a ghost. Honey, now you're just a ghost. My spirit's high, so don't you hang around. Silver-tongued devil, you can't pull me down. And silly boy, only heaven knows that I ain't afraid of ghosts. We're not? Well, I'm in tune.
Well, I am too. Check yours.
Let's see. Okay.
Sorry if we weren't in tune. Hey, if any of y'all out there that play but have never gotten up on a stage, come on out. We don't laugh too much, and it's a great place to get up your first or your 500th time. The sound is great. Pretty good audience for
Tell your
rodeo night.
friends.
So y'all are all anti-rodeo people, I guess. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Don't forget your wait staff.
I think, give me a date. I'm in tune
With that tuner?
with this tuner. Check yours.
I mean, I'm in tune. We've never had an
We're
issue.
going to argue about that.
I didn't close enough.
Come down off your throne. Leave your body at home. Somebody must change. and I can't find my way home. Come down off your throne, leaving money at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key, and near the end, and I just ain't got the time. 'Cause I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home.
All right,
Thanks, you
Professor
guys.
Sandbrooks there.
You know, so nervous tonight. I don't know why. So if you're in town for the rodeo, plug here, and you're looking for good barbecue, there's a place called the Pit Room Barbecue. Have y'all ever been there? Pit Room? No, it's on Richmond. Really good. It's my kid's place, but it's really good. It's rated one of the top 10 in Texas.
Yeah, top 10 barbecue in Boston now.
In Boston. Oh, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you. Who's next? Do we know? You get the COVID mic.
How y'all doing? This is my, I used to play music, and it's my first time in 5 years to be back up here, so we'll see how it goes. And I used to play with Wayne, so, and I love this guy.
Just played with you because Pretty Girls came out.
They used to, not anymore. But you haven't heard these 3 songs, so
Doesn't bother me.
good luck. Your part is, you're
The witch came down from the mountainside in the pale light of the moon. Amber eyes filled with light, laced in sweet perfume. She don't know where I've been. A poison pill against my will, she led me down the hall to the bloody chapel inside Lep Castle wall. She don't know where I've been. She don't know where I've been. Where I've been, I have danced with the devil in between heaven and hell. What's left of my soul ain't for sale. Lit a match and saw her there, standing at the bed. Dagger held high in her hand, cloaked in scarlet red. She don't know where I've been. I do not wish to ever see the elemental's face. That build was not by me, I only built this place. She don't know where I've been. She don't know where I've been. Yeah, where I've been, I have danced with the devil in between heaven and hell. What's left of my soul, it ain't for sale. Yeah, where I've been, I have danced with the devil in between heaven and hell. What's left of my soul, it ain't for sale. Stone by stone I built these walls in which her spirit dwells. From the Midland hills I hear the chapel's tolling bells.
I hadn't met a song well, I have met songs that defeated me, but you actually came closer than most. You know.
Okay, well, I'm going to put the capo here. Is that going to piss you off?
Nah, I don't care. I'll put one on too.
Well, we're going to resolve an E minor, I guess. Never mind.
I can see.
Blood moon rising in the sky tonight reminds me of another place and time. Your smile, it filtered out the blue, drunken from your scarlet hue. Dangerous and gentle too. You came too fast, I left too soon. At night we hung the full blood moon, rhythm of the stars that roll and drift off into the unknown. Steady beat that we all learn. If it leaves, it will return. When it does, it brings the burn. You came too fast, I left too soon. At night we hung the full blood moon. So forever we are tied, sun and earth and moon all in line. Now I can't recall the pain, and every night I say your name. Love's a cruel and wicked game. You came too fast, I left too soon. Night we hung the full blood moon. There's a light that I desire. It's far away, filled with fear and fire. Memory as muddy as the bay, buried deep beneath the Texas clay. And I just wish it would go away. You came too fast, and I left too soon. The night we hung the full blood moon. Night we hung full blood moon.
Good job, Wayne. Okay, one more.
left on a plane in the New England rain. Not much was left for him here. He took all he had, his pen and his pad, and that day he shed his last tear. She begged him to stay as he turned away. He held her heart in his hand, scars in his eyes, and a wave of lies swept their love away with the sand. And now he's gone, drifting along from town to town, singing a song of loss and love. Each night is blurred, he only looks forward to the taste of the gin on his tongue. A dream he could change her, the warmth of a stranger, and the feel of the smoke in his lungs. So it's west on I-10 and south at the bend. There's a haven for unfinished lists. Into the cold, the desert it holds, the vision of all that he missed. Now he's gone, drifting along from town to town, singing a song of loss and love, of loss and love, loss and love.
Thanks, Wayne.
All right.
Thanks,
Jeremy
guys.
O'Bannon. We hadn't played together in what, 5, 6 years?
5 years.
However old your fifth kid is. No, what? Sorry. Don't have that many.
It's true.
We got one more. It's Kyle, right? You're up, dude. Let me go mute you.
Exactly.
It's awful quiet.
Hello? So equally, I don't play in front of people. I feel I can tonight. So I'm working on something, a little conceptual thing called Angels and Whiskey, where I'm going to talk about a lot of bad, but then I have some songs that are about a little bit of hope. Combine the album, right? So I guess I'll start out with the, thank you, Brianna, for laughing so hard at that. I'll start out with Angels and Whiskey. Held on to you just like a long-lost friend, broken-hearted all alone. And I was chasing love, but no one let me in. Me and you in an empty home. And then it hit me, looking through my bloodshot eyes. Why they leave me every time. Angels don't mix well with whiskey, and I guess empty bottles just don't make a home. Like a lightning bone when she lay down, hit me, and hey, whiskey, maybe you're the reason I'm alone. If we had good times, I don't remember. Most nights I don't recall at all. I know you killed the pain, least till the morning came, when I sobered up and I let those teardrops fall. And then it hit me, looking through my bloodshot eyes. Just what's wrong with this boy's life? Angels don't mix well with whiskey, and I guess empty bottles just don't make a home. Like a lightning bolt when she lay down, hit me, and hey, whiskey, maybe you're the reason I'm alone. Said angels don't mix well with whiskey, and I guess empty bottles just don't make a home. Like a lightning bolt when she lay down, hit me, and hey, whiskey, maybe you're the reason I'm alone. And I said, whiskey, maybe you're the reason I'm alone. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that's that one. Y'all mind if I do something? Is it a little spiritual? Y'all gonna like throw me out? Because it's Angels and Whiskey. So if y'all know about Jericho, where they walked around the walls, and your promise is promised, right? So whatever you're going through, I just played you Angels and Whiskey. Whatever you're going through, just got to trust yourself that his promise is out there for us. So this one's called Jericho, and don't worry, I'm going to end on a happy one. Okay? But here's Jericho. And though my hope runs thin, sometimes I feel like giving in, but I know that's the world getting in my way. And it wants me to stop my steps from
chasing your promises, I know. Gonna shower on me like rain. And so, Lord, I run to you. And Lord, I crawl. That's the best that I could do. I drag myself through fire just so I could go. Look one more time round my Jericho. And when the doubt creeps in and my eyes can't see the end, I know that's when you pull me close. You protect me from the lies I hear. Give me strength to face these fears in your time. That's all I need to know. So, Lord, I run to you. And, Lord, I'd crawl. That's the best that I could do. I drag myself through fire just so I could go. Look one more time round my Jericho. And I'll walk in faith until I get your promises. And I'll walk in faith till the final trumpet sounds. Though I may fall or stumble, I know you'll pick me up and carry me one more time around. So, Lord, I run to you. And, Lord, I crawl. That's the best that I could do. I drag myself through fire just so I could go. Look one more time. Look one more time. One more time round my Jericho.
Are you filming? You bring the wife, you're going on YouTube or whatever. Huh? All right, this one's called Ike's a damn crazy, damn good day. I told you I'd leave you on something a little bit happier, right? And it's been a tough, tough year. Ain't been too much to laugh about, and there ain't much smiling done round here. Working hard to get 2 steps up, the world just knocks me down. So I'm sending up this prayer. If you could send these things back down, I could use some good vibes. I could use a crazy damn good day. I could use some headlights coming down my drive. Instead of those taillights driving away, I could use a hot bass double bait, and from girl I know ain't leaving. Could use the first cast big bass on my line. Lord, can you hear me pray? I could use a crazy damn good day. Hope I'm not asking for too much. I'm just a simple man with a simple life. Sometimes life gets too much. Just looking for some happiness wherever that might be. So I'm sending up this prayer. If you could send that back to me, I could use some good vibes. I could use a crazy damn good day. I could use some headlights coming down my drive instead of those taillights driving away. I could use a hot bass double beat, and from girl I know ain't leaving, could use a first cast big bass on my line. Lord, can you hear me pray? I could use a crazy damn good day.
I know it's not my place to question what you do. If you could send a sign back down, my prayer's coming through. I could use some good vibes. I could use a crazy damn good day. I could use some headlights coming down my drive. Say that those taillights driving away. I could use a hot that's double bed and from girl I know ain't leaving. Could use the first gas bug bass on my line. Lord, can you hear me pray? I could use a crazy damn good. I think that we all could. I could use a crazy damn good day. A crazy damn good day.
Hey, thank you so much. That was awesome. I thank my family for actually driving an hour to get here to do this.
All right, that was Kyle. That's the last of our performers, but the bar is certainly not closed. So have another round or three and tip your wait staff.